Oh no, not you again. Welcome to That Is What It Is Not. Today, horology in its complete form, using one of the world's rarest and most beautiful timepieces, the Boamingo Digi Analog Digital World Timer 5000. You're probably thinking, what's this watch made of? And where has this watch come from? Well, this watch has come from afar. We're not sure exactly where it's from, and it's made out of a glorious, glorious, shiny, rare metal. It's still in its shrink wrap, and I'll be keeping it in its shrink wrap for the next generation. They'll decide whether to unwrap or not. If they unwrap, I will come back and haunt them. It's got an LCD display. What does that mean? Well, that is, of course, liquid crystal display. I did hear it described the other week at Watch Convention 2010 as being Lucy Child's Dom, which doesn't mean anything. No, it's liquid crystal display. And it's made out of ancient sea glass and electric eel juice combined to give electricity that holds the whole thing together so that you and we can tell the time. How does it work? It's quite simple. Inside the watch, the clue's in the name, by the way, liquid crystal. How do we keep that stuff all liquidy? Well, inside every watch, have a look at your wrist right now. You're probably wearing one. Inside every watch are two small fire heaters that keep the liquid crystal liquid at all times. The batteries you pop in keep everything hot, keep it moving, keep those numbers accurate. On the back, well, we can't quite see, but on the back, this is made out of something called Odin's chalk. Now, Odin's chalk is the best and strongest heat mover awayer of all time. And that will keep your wrist from hard burns. Sometimes you see children wandering around with their first digital watches on, turning them on their straps and pushing them into each other because they're quite cheap. And you can get a little shock and it's a lot of fun. You probably did that as a child. I know, I did it as a child. But Odin's chalk, that's on the back. And as we all know, how do we all sync together? How do we know? I'll meet you at 3. Whereabouts? At the bus stop? Yeah, let's go. How come my watch says 3 o'clock and your watch says 3 o'clock all the time? How does that work? Well, as we know, all watches leave the factory and go straight to the synchronization workshop somewhere near Geneva. At that point, they are taken, popped on a plinth, and synced to the Earth's core using magnets that run entirely on the hope of the wearer. So, now you know, I know you know how this works. Time, horology, information, gaining, losing, getting back. You can hold on to these things for a very long time and keep passing them down. This one's relatively fresh, just over 1,000 years old. But I'm sure if you look in a back cupboard of a grandparent, you'll find things that are very similar, maybe not quite as beautiful as the Boamingo Analog Digital, but maybe, just maybe, quite close. Something to leave you with. It's better to climb a mountain in slippers than drown in shoes. Please, don't like, don't subscribe, and leave the bell icon alone. I don't want to do this anymore.